Hello Peaches! So before we get into the video, there's something I want to address because lately I've been getting a lot of comments saying that they think I'm saying hello bitches. I'm not. I can kind of see why you think that. Now that you guys say it, I can kind of look back and be like, yeah, I get what you mean. I'm saying peaches because my name is Baby Doll Peach. I don't know, it's a long time since I came up with that, and back then I thought it was kind of cute, and now it's still kind of cute but still kind of weird, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stop doing it, but I don't know what else to say. Maybe, please let me know in the comments down below, would you like me to just keep calling you guys peaches, or do you think I should say something else? And if you think I should say something else, let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, this video, I'm going to react to my first music video. Well, and when I say first, I mean my first, like, big real kind of music video. I don't know what to say because this is homemade, but it's, you know, it's not like a production team and like professional. It was me and my dad who came up with it, but we did have like actors and extras that we didn't know but were like actors that came and helped us, and my dad had this big professional camera and everything. So even though me and my dad made it ourselves, like, we came up with the idea for it, he filmed it and I starred in it, and he's also in it a little bit. And we edited it all ourselves. It was only me and my dad editing it. It still like looks pretty damn professional considering that it's homemade. And it's like the only real big one I made. I have made kind of a more homemade one later on. I mean, besides this one, this is like the big one. This is the first one I ever made. Then I also made one at home by myself with my small camera. And I spent only like an hour on it, on the song called No Luck. It's a cover that I did, so if you want to see that, you can check it out on my channel. But that's not like, it is, I filmed it like a music video, but it's not that like professional as this one is, even though this is not like super professional. But this is more like a real music video. The other one was just like a homemade kind of project. And this one is for Gentlemen Aren't Nice, which is an Emily Autumn song, in case you don't know. Emily Autumn is amazing. And I just loved this song for a long time. And the story behind this video is that I had to perform it at this show that, you know, is every Christmas at this place that I go. I don't know what to call it. It's like an evening school for young people. And then they have like shows and arrangement and everything. That's also where I went to musical when I did that, and took singing lessons and everything like that. So I had to perform the song there, and after I did that, it was like kind of just snowballing, because then I did a recording of it, because I got in touch with this cool dude who had a studio, and then my dad was like, well, since we have a professional recording of it, we should do a music video for it. So yeah, that's the story of that, and I will explain through the video kind of like the meanings behind it, if I can remember them, because let me just see when this was filmed. This was filmed in February 2015, or it was posted there. It was posted on the 6th, February 6th, 2015. So it's like 3.5 years ago. It's going to be kind of weird. I remember, like, the last time I saw it, it is like a year or two ago. And I don't even think I saw it all the way through. I just kind of skipped through it just because I was like, I think I needed the footage for something, or some pictures of my dad or something like that. It's pretty damn good still. I still think I'm still really proud of it, especially since we did it just me and my dad. But it's obviously not the best, especially the song. Like, the video is pretty damn cool. I love the video, but the song itself, like, my singing voice is not the best at that time, and this song is not really the best for my voice. It's not bad, definitely not bad, but it's not, it could be better, I guess. If I did a recording of it now, it would definitely be better, but it's still, like, it's just not a song that's that great for my voice, so I don't think it will ever be like perfect. Enough talking, I'm just stalling. I'm kind of nervous to watch this with you guys, because it's on YouTube for everyone to watch. But reacting to it and you seeing my reaction, that's kind of a different thing and kind of weird. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, here we go. We wanted this like old school feel to it, burlesque show, because that's what Emily Autumn is all about. That's my dad and my sister. And that's my other sister on the far left. And my mom in the Link dress, he looks so good. It's alright, it's alright. Kind of, oh, that was so awkward, let me pause it. I had to walk on the stage and dance while my family and friends and then a bunch of strangers who were like the actors I didn't know were sitting in the crowd. Like my family also were a part of the crowd. As I said, my mom, she's the one in the sparkly dress. And my brother is there and my two sisters are there. And my father, obviously. It was so awkward to dance. Like if it was just strangers, that's fine. But it was my mom and my sisters and my brother as well. And I never danced. I'm not a dancer. I'm a singer. I'm not a dancer. So it was kind of awkward. It wasn't even like a choreographed dance. It was just like feeling music. But I never performed that way before. Every time I performed, it was just with a microphone and on a mic stand. And that's it. So having to move around and lip syncing, it was weird. I remember I was so awkward about it. But, you know, it's alright. There are some points where you can definitely see I was not that comfortable with it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's alright. Also, this theater we filmed in was amazing. The stage is awesome. That shot is so cool. With the light in the background, like, I love that shot. Oh, those mirrors, they were so cool. We had rented this entire theater, so we got to use that place and the stage and the makeup area. Like, it was this whole thing. So beautiful. That's my mom. Not that bad. I love my outfit. That outfit. I love it. The corset, I don't have the corset. It was a little bit too small around my boobs. So, as you can see, they're like falling out almost. And that hair. Oh, and the extensions are not good, but you know, that's how it is when you have short hair and you want it long. That's my dad giving me flowers. That was so fun. He wanted like a classic scene of like, you know, in the movies where there's a guy who's getting pulled away with that thing that I don't remember the name for, but you could see it. To kind of add some comedy, and I really thought it was a cool thing, also because this is like old-fashioned burlesque times, and that was when, you know, the whole, that kind of comedian thing was, with the Chaplin and cabaret kind of things. Does that even make sense? Am I making sense right now? Anyway, this whole music video is about men just, you know, seeing a woman dancing and then they assume that she's his. And that she can just give her some flowers and then she's his, I guess. And he played that guy giving me flowers and then I'm stomping on them, as you can see, because I'm like, bitch, no, I'm just dancing, having fun. So yeah, I'll keep moving. There are some more awesome things happening. And there, I love that scene. Look at this. That's my sister. She's so cute. Ah, she's so cute. That's another thing. That's, you know, to say he already had a woman in the crowd. He had a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. I'll get to the age in a second, don't worry. But the symbolism here, or symbolism, the thing here is that he had a girl in the crowd, but then he saw me on the stage and was like, if I can get that, I would rather want that, just for one night. But then I stomped on the flowers and was like, no thanks, dude. And he's just like, oh well, he just goes back to the one who's in the crowd. And she gets mad about that. So that's such a cool thing. That's why she slaps him and takes his cigarette and put it out in his wine. I love that scene. My sister is so good in this scene. She's so fucking cute. And then there's the age. I know she's like 9 years old in this scene. Or like, wait, she's 8, I think. 2015. I think she's 8, yeah. 8 or 9, around that age. And that's another thing about this whole thing, is that the whole sexualization about young girls that sadly happens, and especially, you know, in the other countries and also back in the time, you know, you could marry a child, and you still can in some countries. And my dad really wanted that into the music video because he's so much against it, obviously, but he was like very passionately against these kind of things. He was like, he wanted to personally kill every pedophile in the world. So that's also why he thought it would be very cool to kind of use my sister in this scene. And there comes a really cool scene at the end of this video where you see her kind of taking back her childhood. It's very, very beautiful. I love the way we did it. So that's why we used a child for this, my sister, is to kind of show this horrible world. Also just in general where women just grow up so fast. Like already now small girls are wearing makeup and pushing up their non-existent boobs on Instagram and stuff like that, you know? So that's the kind of whole symbolism about that. Let's move on. I talked so much for this because this is the first time I'm seeing it again in like 3 years, so I'm like taking it all in and remembering everything. Let's move on. Yeah, he's rejected. And now comes where all the men in the room are hitting on all the women. Just like my dad did to me in this video, you know? That whole thing, like, men think they can get a woman by just being a little bit smooth and then they're theirs. But all the women are just like, bitch, leave me alone. And I love that. Look at that woman who's like slapping him almost. She is my sister, the blonde sister that was in the video before. It's her mom, so she's like my ex-stepmom. Does that make sense? She's so lovely, she's so fun. And she was like really enjoying this moment. Oh, I'm loving it. That's another thing by this whole video. It's about the whole thing with like men they just say a word and then they think they own you kind of thing, and then here the women are really fighting back. This is a moment of like, bitch, I will not have any more of your shit. I'm my own woman, don't touch me. I really love that, and it's so cool. I really love, it was kind of like my dad coming up with this idea. This is really, really cool. He was so creative and he was so good with coming up with these ideas, so this is very, very cool. When we're walking out and I'm just like, bitch, let me get my coat on and you can go ahead and I will be right there. Look at my mom in that dress, like so beautiful. And yeah, there we're just like, leave her alone, she don't need no man. Okay, I love that ending, the little wink. And this whole picture here, it's me sitting there with the teddy bear next to me. It's kind of like I'm kind of lost. It's too late for me to find my childhood again because I grown up so fast and now I am grown up. I lost my childhood, but my sister comes along looking like a lady with a little hand on her hip. And this next scene, I don't even want to say any more about the ending. You have to see it for yourself. It's so beautiful. It's so cute. Look at that. And then she just skips kind of like a little girl. I love the way we did that. And me just looking longingly like, good for you. Get the fuck out of here while you still can. And the whole light thing out there, we wanted it to kind of represent, you know, it's up for interpretation for yourself. Like, we didn't want to... We wanted it to look like it's either like she goes out to enjoy her childhood, she sees the light, she's free from all this horrible prostitution, child trafficking thing she's been in. Or it could mean that she's dead, so now she finally found peace, you know, with seeing the light. It's up for interpretation, whether of how dark your mind is. Is she dead or did she just escape somehow and found her childhood again? No one knows. It's up for you to decide. Alright, so that was actually pretty cool. It was a lot better than I remember and that I thought. The music, I totally forgot to listen to the song and how I was singing, but it's alright. As I said, it's like kind of like meh. But the video itself, I love this video. I love it. And especially like it still holds to this day, especially lately where there's been a lot of talk about the whole women empowerment kind of thing. It's just, it holds up so well to this day, and even though it's only 3 years old, I'm making it sound like it's like 50 years old, but you know what I mean, it's still, it's not like, it actually fits better now than it fitted back when we made it, kind of thing. So this is really, really cool. If you want to watch it yourself without me pausing it all the freaking time, I will put the link in the description down below and you can check it out there. It's really, really cool. I really think that we did a great job, and I wish my dad was still alive so we could make more of these kind of awesome videos, because he was so good at it, and also getting the ideas with like symbolism and things that he didn't, you know, with women empowerment and child trafficking, like he had never experienced anything like that. Obviously, he's not a woman and he's not a child. So he's like, but he still understood the issues about it. He still understood, especially when it came to the whole women issues, like he understood it. He was fighting for it. He understood what a shitty thing it was to be a woman in this time and day and age, I guess you say. So that's a cool thing about him. He came with such great ideas, and he could really put himself in other people's shoes. And that's why he could make these cool videos. So yeah, sadly he's not here anymore, but hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos in the future and get some really cool ideas as well. He has inspired me a lot, so hopefully that will happen one day. I really want to make more of these kind of videos. This was like a big thing that we made. This was so big. I was so excited, and we got up very early in the morning and filmed the entire day, and then we spent the next like 2-3 weeks editing it because it had to be perfect. And it really, I'm still very happy. I'm so happily surprised at how it is, because I was kind of scared it would be a little bit cringy and like, ugh, I just want to delete it from my channel, but no. I definitely do not want to delete it from my channel. It's so freaking cool and I love it so much. Anyway, I hope this was kind of interesting. I hope you don't think I talk too much, but it's just hard to talk when you see this and you realize how awesome it actually is. This was a big moment in my life, even though it's not like a real professional music video. It was still really big for me. So, you know, all those feelings kept coming back to me now that I saw it again. And all the symbolism and everything, it's beautiful and it's funny and it's cool and it's empowering, this video. I know I made it myself, I know I'm the star of it, but I'm not ashamed to say that this video is fucking awesome. And you are welcome to go and check it out. Press the like button if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and thank you for watching.